A top prisoners official in Jammu and Kashmir, Hemant Lohia, was found dead at his friend's house late last night, with the police saying that his domestic help is the prime suspect in the case. He was living at his friend's place and his official residence was getting furnished. 57-year-old Lohia, a 1992 batch IPS officer, was found dead with burn injuries on his body and his throat slit at his friend's residence on the outskirts of Jammu. Hemant Lohia was staying at his friend's house as his own house was under renovation. Initial investigation suggests that his domestic help, who is on the run, had been suffering from severe depression. The accused used a broken ketchup bottle to slit Mr. Lohia's throat and later tried to set his body on fire. To get more details, we have my colleague Nazir joining us. Nazir, the body has been sent for post-mortem. When are the results awaited?
Well, the police have come up with the latest statement, and it is saying that domestic help Yasir Ahmed, resident of Raman, is the man accused. Police said that the CCTV footage has also been, they have procured that CCTV footage clearly shows after committing the crime, the accused has fled from the scene of the crime. He was working as a domestic help of Mr. Lohia for 6 months, and according to police, Yasir was quite aggressive in his behavior and was also under depression as per the sources. This is the police statement. And police has also said so far no terror act is apparent as per the initial investigation, but a thorough probe is on to rule out any possibility. Remember, there's one statement from unknown terror outfit circulating, which is saying they have done it, but most of the time they do these things as propaganda. And police also said the weapon of the offense has been seized besides some documentary evidence reflecting his mental state, and it's very important. What are the documentary, these evidences here? He has written certain things. He's talking about how he is waiting for death. This is what this Yasir, who according to police was in depression, he waiting for that, and the death is the only cure. All these things he has written, which clearly shows he was in depression. Police have also released the photographs of the accused and has asked people to help police to identify this man wherever he is, give them information, and he should be also captured, and any information about his presence should be shared with the police. So this is the latest information from the police about this incident. It is a very, very shocking murder of a senior police officer who always carries a pleasant smile on his face. I knew him personally, wonderful officer, a 1992 batch IPS officer of J&K cadre. He was here, worked in different capacities. In August this year, after his return from Central Deputation, he was posted as Director General
Nazir,
of Prisons.
if you can just, put things in perspective for our viewers, the domestic help was of the officer or of his friends, the place that he was staying at?
Well, he was the domestic help of the officer of Mr. Hemant Lohia, and he was working as a domestic help of Mr. Lohia for 6 months. Remember, early this month, Mr. Lohia returned from Central Deputation back to his cadre, J&K cadre, which is now the part of Agwit cadre. So he was with him. The accused Yasir who is on run, is a resident of Ramban district, which is in Jammu province, and also according to police he was in depression. But there are multiple questions: where was the security if he was in depression, why he was taken as a domestic servant for now 6 months, and he was all alone with the officer and then murdered him. First slit his throat and then tried to burn body. There are even pictures making rounds showing the burn marks on the body of Mr. Lohia. As I said, one of the finest officers I knew here in Jammu and Kashmir. Mr. Lohia was not a controversial man. He was now holding this assignment of Director General of
Nazir,
Prisons,
also
which is a very,
considering
very
he was
sensitive
such a high-ranked official, but he was, the fact that domestic help could actually, he couldn't possibly put up a fight against him, and that, that injury by that broken bottle of a ketchup is what caused his death.
Well, police are saying they have seized the tool which were used in the murder Clearly, police are saying they have they are collecting. Investigation has been started. Everything will be known with the process of investigation. So, for what we know, he was killed in a brutal way. And according to police, the accused was in depression. But there are many questions. He was living in like 10 kilometers away from Jammu city. Was he carrying his entire security detail with him? Home minister was in the town. All these things. But officer of this stature, of this rank, DGP rank officer, being murdered like this. It has shocked everybody, as in certainly an embarrassment. If at all this was, for example, there's a claim of some propaganda terror tool that he was killed, they got him killed, then it's a huge embarrassment and a security breach. But so far it looks like that the propaganda, they do it more often than not, even when there's a normal incident they claim. And in this case, police so far say they rule out any terror angle, but they say a thorough probe is underway to rule out any possibility. They say still that possibility is that they want to rule that out, so the investigations are underway. But for that they need to capture the accused, and also there have been
Right, Nasir.